last video we were doing the Bloody Mary. Today we're going to continue the brunch feel things to it. So we're going to do two of my own creations. One is, well, they're both basically kind of plays on the kind of Gordon's breakfast cup, which was gin, lemon, Tabasco sauce, stuff like that. So we're going to do what we call and so we'll call it, which is gin based. So it's a nice, again, it's a nice drink that's got a bit of heat to it. It's ginger, it's lemon, it's gin, it's hot sauce, and it's Worcester sauce, and a little bit of simple syrup. Right. So we're gonna start with this one. So lemon wedge, some fresh ginger. Just gonna chop that up. Always make sure you've got a really good knife, as opposed to what I seem to have. Dump that in. Give that a little muddle. Some homemade simple syrup. And simple syrup is very simple. It's 1 part sugar to 1 part water. Make it at home. You'll always get a better consistency, and there won't be anything added to it like there is when you get simple syrup or sugar syrup from the shops. So you do that with white castle sugar, white granulated sugar. Sorry, you can do it with demerara. You can do it with muscovado. It's just 1 part to 1 part water. Very simple. Okay. So we have our large measure of gin. Now again, this is a drink that is just basically however hot you want it. Okay. Now again, I like mine a little spicy, so I'll always put in a little bit more. As I said, this hot sauce is extremely hot. Okay, so half a teaspoon is enough for little old me. And then again, a couple of big slugs of Worcester sauce, because you want that flavour in there. Alright. And all that goes. Beautiful. Again, I wouldn't do that in the bar. This is my house. This is my home bar. I do what I like. So, 1 large cube. And then 1 broken up. Okay, there it goes. And then in a rocks glass, the big hunker, and then we want to fine strain that. Bring back Bosch. A bit of rock salt to garnish, and a lemon wedge. Voila! And we have, and so we'll call it. That's beautiful. Now, next one we're going to do is called, and yes, we'll call it. Alright, and now this is pretty much the exact same drink, but instead of gin, we get Mezcal. So we have that beautiful, real smokiness of the Mezcal. Again, muddle, muddle, muddle. And then this time we're using agave nectar. And again, we want to be using about 15 mils of that, just to get that little bit of sweetness. Now you can thin this out. Again, it would just be a ratio of 1 to 1. I like it that little bit thicker. Alright, so that's the agave nectar. Muddle in. And then we have our large smoky mezcal. Alright, so I use the Mezcal Verde Momento. Beautiful, you can pick that up from Good Spirits. I love Good Spirits. Alright, and again, one big and one crack. Okay. And again, this can be served in a rocks glass. I like to use my goblet rock for this, just because, just presentation I do enjoy. Okay, and then again, we're just straining that in. And again, we're just going to garnish that with some lemon. And some cracked Himalayan rock salt. Alright, and there you have, and yes, we'll call it. Cheers.